Hello everyone, it is I, TatteredThought, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Let's see where in the world we were. Know that I made it to Monarch last time, and I had picked up a few quests, one of which I don't think I can complete yet. And doubtful I will ever be able to complete it because of the skill requirements that I do not feel like meeting. Come on, loading screen. There we are. And jar about the murder.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Alright then. That's pretty generous
Celia,
of you.
will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Yeah, that's the truth. I'm just looking for the information
Hiram?
broker.
Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
I'm afraid not. Well, the third option is, quite rude.
Oh, a shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
I mean, why would you want to bring them back if you've gotten rid of
Because
them?
he's scared to go it alone. You need the board to hold your hand and tell you everything's gonna be okay. Ain't that right?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
That sounds like an understatement. And you're tired of scrunching and scraping
Yes,
by, huh?
freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
So, what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Enough preamble. What's the plan?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
How do we mean to do
With a
that?
Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Bolt 52 sounds useful. What in the world
Quite
is it?
one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
I was starting to get bored listening to you until you said the phrase extremely powerful ordnance.
It is quite the rush.
Hey, Jeff, how's it going? Oh, thanks for the host, sir. I do greatly appreciate it. My intelligence isn't high enough. You're kidding. Yeah, it makes sense. Not really, because I know the difference in real life, but my character doesn't. So, where do I find it?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Why are you saying it that way specifically?
Saying what? Which way?
Arms. You were saying arms instead of arms.
That's just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but I forget what.
I'll see what I
Good
can
enough. I know when to settle. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
do. Yeah, we'll see about that. Well, I do appreciate you showing up, Jeff. Pull up a chair, get a drink. There's a lot of talking in this game. Don't ask me anything.
What can I do for
Yeah,
you?
sure. Isaac Rose is dead. I found the folks who killed him.
That's terrible. What happened?
Elijah and and his crew. I've already run them out of
I'm
town.
glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually.
Yeah, eventually is a long time. Yeah, you say so.
It was on my to-do list. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Met Grimm, landing pad boy.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a pretty bang-up
Well,
job.
that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
Well, Jeff, enjoy your fishing. You want to chime in on anything, feel free to do so. I don't care about the good old days. I gotta head out. Things to do and or remember. Oh, flamethrower. Pardon. Let's see. That's Amber Heights. Anything I do is probably going to be outside the walls. Anyway, so, oh, I still got to give Anton the good news, don't I? Well, he's going to get that later. Let's see. Let's look for Tucker.
So what do you think of the
Let's
game
go look
last
for
night?
Tucker.
I still can't believe Armstrong ran the field from the Tuesday zone.
Yeah. Armstrong's really something. Nearly took a fella's head clean off with a tossball stick.
Yeah, well, he's a hacker. That's what they do. Rangers don't show a shred of mercy in a Darlings game. Bates got tossed out of the game for excessive sportsmanlike conduct in the third half. Serves him right.
Yeah. Felix, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what a Tuesday zone is. I don't know my tenders from my forwards. Thing is, I just don't understand tossball.
Hey, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'll teach you all there is to know.
Great. That's just swell. Can't wait.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. Play and watch it the same. Until the bite alarm. Nice. What are you playing anyway? Specifically. Plenty of time during these loading screens. Until I find something to mop up. Lemon Shine Diet toothpaste. Could have been a rocket fuel. Or no, somebody else gets it. Catch carp and coarse fishing. Okay. Alright, we got... that's down there. Let's see about doing these in order, roughly. Uh-oh. Hold on. Which door is it at? Back door? Okay. It's at the back door. That's fine. It's at the back door. I don't need to go pick the package up immediately. Sorry about that. Just got an email that something I ordered came in. I was checking to see if I needed to grab it off the front porch or not, because...
Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload sell tuna shipments at the cannery.
We gotta go exploring. I want to see some savages.
Don't need to go very far for that, Felix.
All right.
Not at all.
Hushing up.
Got 1, 2, and just 2.
Right. Stand.
You.
Everyone all right?
That'll work. Hold on, what do your eyes look like, buddy? Not bad, not bad at all. Movement. Raps decided to take his place over. Stalker. Mauler. Spitter.
Waiting for this.
Cripple,
Yeah. Now that was fun.
And rats. Oh, even more. But I'm gonna go explorating. Hammer. Food and ammo. Bypass. Oh, hey there. Leaded armor? Leaded armor. Two-handed melee. Look like. Oh. Isn't that... That's Iconoclast armor. Yeah, that's Iconoclast armor. Or at least one version of it. That's their lighter version. Anything up above? There is indeed. That a... That's an actual sprat. Okay. I was not expecting that. If it was a pet sprat. Might be a reference to something I just don't know about. Off. It doesn't keep popping. Mute this for... That should be good. There. And for a moment. And text a buddy of mine. About that. Package on the porch so he can bring it in for me when he goes out for a smoke break. Alright, Jeff. Have a good sleep, sir. I'll catch you later. Hopefully tomorrow when Wardy's streaming, but we shall see. I gotta go. Gotta go that away. I should follow the rails in that direction. Follow the broken rails. Hi there. Being a lookout, you're not very good at your job.
Alright, here we go!
No problem. I'll
I'll
head
post
over.
up. That lookout's just kind of cowering behind that crate. That lookout's running.
That's what you get! Everyone alright?
On my way.
Alrighty. More Marauder stuff. There we go. I'll leave my new mouse pad. Oh, well. I don't think that was, Felix. Did that. All I know is following that'll take us where we need to go for a family matter, and that's going to take us to the Iconoclasts. He's over here. You. Off though. Thought I heard something breathing over there.
Let's take him down!
I'm going.
Hey boss, watch this!
I gotta remember to use those.
More where that came from.
Forgetting about those special abilities they have. This is a straight up chunk of damage, and I believe hers stuns. I should use hers more often. Bigger things. That don't look too appetizing. Do. Oh. Ah. Huh. It's what kind of armor Felix has on. The level of. It's interesting to think. Wonder if those are. Let's see. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Got ahead of myself. And another one of another to the consumable pod wouldn't really do me any good. Heavy.
Moving out.
It's a heavy, heavy one. Papa's rock. Come on. Got a lookout. Got a ringleader. In.
Roll together. That hurts.
We all in one piece?
Be right there.
That went a lot smoother than I expected it would. Huh. Ready then. That one got its head popped off, and the ringleader kind of glitch jumped when it died. Did she work off too?
One down.
That's nasty. I had a feeling that would be a thing. Explode into a pool of acid. That's cute. Iconoclast. Where did that? Where in the world did that ringleader go? She just decided to disappear when she passed. That was a weird bit of visual there. Skybox loaded in a bit.
Here we go.
That'll work.
That's the last of them.
These guys probably have a bleed effect. Suffering from right there. Fallbrook this way too. Fallbrook's down here. Down here somewhere. Remember, folks, it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Neither. Yeah. There's a... Hi there.
Let me go!
Score one for Felix.
Okay. Interesting. Guess they were, enjoying their meal too much to realize I'd walked up there. Ready, ready. Lemon slap. Lemon slap. Banner spank. I'm making that one up. I've seen it a couple times. Plasma carbine. Thick cart on top of there. Do. Loot everything. Classic staple of RPGs. One of those things where you got a ringleader.
On the move.
Back to about here, shall we? Y'all do that.
Let's dance.
Well, that was nice to have her say.
Best.
On my way.
Alright, well. Light machine gun Mark II, you say? 58 damage. Arvadi. 18 versus 5. Yep, sorry. If it was a heavy machine gun Mark II, you're more likely to be interested. Gotta have that damage output for me to really want it. I kinda wonder why you were just standing there. You got stuck. Hunting rifle, who's it? 204, you say? 204, you say? Barrel and a magazine, you say? Holdy, holdy. Your britches. You know what? Here. I'm gonna hold on to you. Hold on to you. When the time. Perhaps? Perhaps his again.
Down.
Sure.
Don't go too far. Back it up. That's what I wanted.
Coming.
Alright, game, don't do that to me. Come on now. It's a massive slowdown the other night, but I think That'll be as necessary right now. Glitchy, please. Monarch is a pretty, Marauders.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this!
Wow, great work!
As soon as Felix has a firing solution. You really? Okay.
I'm ready for this.
Nobody messes with you, boss!
This is
Stay right
very
there.
true. Go for it. Roll them. And up.
That's the last of him!
They're gonna flank you eventually. That's just what's gonna happen. Peter. Again, that's a flamethrower. Wonder you couldn't really do much. Iconoclast flags. Interesting to think they're using actual flags. That's Crossroads. The bandits like right over here, I think. Oh, Marauders. Alright, they're not bandits in this game. I'm playing Skyrim a lot. Mantisaurs. I'm not gonna bother with the Mantisaurs just yet. Go get us some. Let's go find little Tucker. Poor little Tuck. Arrow rays. I think they'd have somebody in camp. MSI helmet. Why would they have an MSI helmet here? Make any sense? Ball's plenty small. We can just go on in there. Oh, the Manta Queen. Huh. Okay. Moth-like antenna fronds. Choke up a little bit here. There we go.
Well, hello.
Hi.
And welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know.
I've heard.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. We're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
You're offering me a pamphlet you don't have?
I'm so sorry. It's a habit, I suppose. We used to have plenty, but we ran out of paper and ink. Ever since the corporations left, it's been hard to come by the basics. But you know what we do have? Freedom! This is the only place in Halcyon you'll find it. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
No problems. What about the raps or the marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
Got it. Let's see. One big happy family, huh?
That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think
Sounds
of
like a
those
married
two as our
couple.
leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
About, let's see, what
Why,
about
he's our
Graham?
founder. Graham taught us about philosophism. Through him, we came to the eternal truth. I'm glad
Okay.
you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying.
I'm just interested in some information, like, what about Zora?
She's been with us since the beginning. I think she was our sawbones back then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
That's, interesting. So why are y'all out here and not back in Stellar Bay?
Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes.
A phoenix, got it. So where can I find
Graham's
him?
place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door.
Gotcha, so she is the Sawbones. So before I go, I'm looking for a Tucker. Little kid,
The new
you seen him?
boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
That way? Or that way? Well, that's up the hill.
You meditate today? If not, you should.
Yeah, I haven't today. Actually, no, I did a little while, a few hours ago.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
Bronson. First name wouldn't be Charles, would it? Oh, wait, sorry. TatteredThought. You run a store
It
out
ain't
here?
really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need.
So you're underpaid, is what you're telling me. Handyman, huh? You fix stuff around here?
Oh, sure. Sulfur ain't so good on metals, and replacing parts is expensive. So we fix things till we can't.
It was like that in Edgewater, too. Used to be when Bess would break down, I'd have to borrow parts from the grinder to get her working again, and vice versa. Wasn't too pretty, and it kept me on my toes, but I still made do all right.
That's the way of it, no doubt. Just last week, I sacrificed my favorite heat slicer to replace the coils on my stove.
You're a quartermaster of a
We
sort?
gotta eat. Eating means hunting, and hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over cards. So Zora set up a
That'll
system.
happen.
You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice, you do.
Seems fair enough. Well, what we got? Dude, that's pretty. Does not appear to be so. Oh well, I'll find another one. Cushion the souls. I don't remember picking that one up. Yeah, let's see. How much would the repair bill be? Sure. Huh. Normal heavy machine gun. I don't want to give this one to, he gets a bonus again. He gets a bonus from using tossball equipment, doesn't he? That is a Spacer's Choice weapon, too. For gear, farm friendly, day wear option, too. Oh, goodness, we have hats. Whatever imports a cause, or... What we got here? Ooh, a black hat. And these are what? That's a level 19 hat. Well, I might replace my hat. I think I remember that was Jarvis. Give me a moment, friend. Parvati. I have a hammer. Zap that up in a bit. Wrong way. Here we go. That was a lockpick anyway. Funny enough, I've got a hat very similar to that one in my closet. Got a workbench around here. I would expect that you do. Oh, that's their medium armor. This stuff is... That's not TNLs, I don't think. Flammenwerfer. Light pistol Mark II. Stendo, Fun Times,
The infamous Amber Heights.
Everybody here looks wore out.
What's so infamous about it?
Is it just me?
Aha! Oh, it said workbench discovered. Where for a second? Tinker, tinker, tinker. My hat. My hat. Tinker with my hat. Do that for a bit. Hefty amount of damage. Sure. Don't worry about that stuff for now. He gets better gear. I've got better gear. For a second, I thought I was playing Skyrim again. Oh, it happens.
Spacer's choice. It ain't the right choice. It's Spacer's choice. Bunch of garbage.
It's not the best choice.
This
Brand?
armor itches something awful.
Might need to see about getting it washed then. You know what? I won't ask him if he needs any help.
Ugh, my stomach.
I'm not agree with you. He has
What
he
are you
has
buying?
jobs to do. I remember. I ain't buying anything to help out around
Yeah,
here.
plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes
Oh,
up on
lucky for
Milton's
you.
house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there.
Sure. Let's
I ought
know
to
we've
tell
done.
you, most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8.
Think you're pretty correct on that. I ran across a group of canids over an iconoclast outside.
Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
Gotcha, gotcha. I'll let you know if I get 8.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
This place wasn't half so pretty in the serials.
Well, yeah, they're gonna make it, are they blue? Some nice army you got there, partner. Hey. What up? That's an interesting way to show off their 3 levels of armor that they've got for their particular faction. Light armor on the left, medium in the middle, and heavy on the right. The Hephaestus models, I believe. Well, that's apparently steam. Seriously, these things are blue.
Jawbone's connected to the neck bone. The neck bone's connected to the...
It ain't right.
Let's see, the terminal was actually over that way.
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
That don't mean we ought to be following her into the jaws of a manticore.
You'd rather sit on your thumbs and starve?
No. All I'm saying is she gotta be more careful throwing away lives like that.
Somehow I feel like he's got the right of things in a way. So does the other one. What y'all talking about? Nothing?
All I'm saying is it ain't worth
Oh,
it.
never mind.
It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same. Nuh-uh. Taro's got that sweet blood. So? You gotta boil it or you'll get sick. Then all that sweetness takes to the air anyhow. Nah, don't boil it. We're gonna get sick all the same. Might as well enjoy it. Don't boil? Do you want the runs? Better than tasting sulfur and dirt every damn day.
I don't know, man. That's on y'all to figure out. I thought it would be, you know, try it once. The terminal's up this way. I remember it's been a bit. Probably in the map, though. Oh, not the map, the journal. On jobs. Terminals up this way. I think. Another vendor. You don't say. Another LMG. Not quite to the point of having the, well then, I don't have the funds for that, do I? That's my own fault. It is my own fault. No way I'm gonna get as much out of these. I can sell all of them and still not have enough. Oh, is that terminal around the back?
Got it. Heads down.
Shotgun. The handwritten list of recipes. One stands out. Ratodon brain. Clean and boil brains. Let dry, preferably under a spore tree. Season with sugar, AC nutmeg, and paprika. Boil and filter a ladle of taro blood. Soak brains overnight. Cook 10 to 15 over a low fire. Preston. Wasn't this the, No, that's a different one. That's, Hey, Ash.
I've seen you before.
You say like it's a problem?
Not for me. Maybe for you. Come out here looking for some better life, kid?
Do people actually come here willingly?
Bunch of corporate types from T2 flew in last month. Paid sublight to bring them. After 2 weeks, all but one of them were dead. Raps, mantis, fungus, storm, and that last fella, his brain broke. Nothing on this moon for nobody. Just a lot of heartbreak.
You, sound like you know a bit about that.
Pretty simple, kid. I sit at the bar, I drink, I mind my own business. That's it.
Strength. Strength for out drinking. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, number 2 is just silly. Said you've been around here. You said you've been around the whole moon. You must know a few things no one else does.
The only thing I got to teach is get the fuck off T1. Or whatever they're calling it this week. Anybody with half a brain could tell you that. Look, you want to buy the drinks, I'll do my bit to keep you entertained. Just don't ask me to dance.
In that armor? Nah, I wouldn't do that. Here.
I can't repay no kindnesses now. Alright, so. I reckon one of the most interesting places I've been is the Hot Pole. You know what that is?
I can make a guess. It's the hottest place on Monarch, probably close to Olympus.
Exactly. This moon ain't big enough to rotate. It's locked. One side always facing Olympus, the other always facing away.
Really?
Olympus might
It's
not be
tidally
a star,
locked.
but it throws off assloads of heat. Monarch's hot pole is the part that's closest to the gas giant. It's in the middle of this big mountain plateau. Volcano's so high the peaks are in space.
Must be beautiful. It's hot, it's high, and there's no air. Or not much. Nice view, though.
The funny thing is, then in the middle there's just smooth rock. Circular-like. All the dust blown away. Pale gray with hair-fine cracks all over. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was lightheaded from the O2. But I felt like I had to take off the breather for a moment, put my ear to the ground.
I don't have to boil water and you put your ear against a rock.
I did get a burn on the lobe before I smartened up. Put a towel under me. It was at the edge of hearing. Deep down. Far off. Irregular. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. The sound of a bird pecking out of a shell.
Oh, that's fucking
When there's a
terrifying.
groundquake now, I hold my breath. Because I don't know if it's Olympus squeezing us for gravity or wings getting stretched.
Huh. What happened to you
A
here,
great
friend?
many things. I'll tell you what. You want to listen to an old man ramble? There might be a job in it for you. I used to run
You
with
ain't
a
that old.
squad of mercenaries here. Good folk. Fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate.
Huh. Mercenaries, huh? Take any job?
Mostly we protect the folk from the beasts here. If it spat, scratched, or stung, we'd kill it for you. So long as you had the bits. We split ways around the time this twice-fucked moon got abandoned. Thing is,
Has been a bit
I got
then.
myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox, and I've been thinking about seeing it found.
Well, Wardy, nice to see you, sir. Howdy, currently doing Tarkov raids at the moment. Oh, goodness. It's something to occupy yourself in the dead of night. Oh, have fun with that. Oh. Let's see. Keepsakes of ours kept in a lockbox. You want mementos? What, photographs, or what else is in there?
Thereabouts.
Or if they're still
I'll
alive.
be glad for it, but I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed. I just want some closure.
Oh, that's fair, I guess. I've been forced to help these guys. You've been forced to help them, Wardy? Alright, well. Go forth and carry well. Alright, one
Appreciate
lockbox
it,
coming
kid.
up.
I'm marking outposts on your map. We spend a lot of time out there. Might be a good place to start. Here's a key for the door.
Oh, I do appreciate that. I'd forgotten that you gave a quest. If I kept asking. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Wait. Oh, that's kind of BS. Real BS. Oh, electricity's gonna be routed. Can't jump over them, but you know. What? Oh, that's right. It's where Tucker is. Hello there. Huxley, stay off this machine. I know your terminal's out of storage, but if you break this one, things are gonna go tits up around here. Anyone else, as long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders and whenever you can. From the raft house to your diary. Door sealed? Interesting. Pipes on top of the house are gonna burst. They're leaking steam. Someone ought to fix this. Remotely reroute the water. Hey, that's what my engineering is for. Corrections replete. Marking work order resolved. Heard from the raft house. I'm not a hack one, so. I heard enough from the raft house in a while. Sent Milton over. Ain't heard from him either. Someone needs to go check it out, and I will. And I will. Dear diary. Or hack. Dear diary, eat it, Hux. Door to the examiner's residence with the med bay is stuck. Excuse me. Completely sealed. Well, yeah, I mean, it's right there. Got the raft house and dear diary. I don't see anybody in here, so. Do that thing that ECs tend to do. Funded by things that aren't nailed down and worth money. Anti-riot gear? Oh yeah, Bull used to wear that. He wore that and a that helmet. Yeah, Bolshevik wore one of those. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I thought he was in there. It is back turned the whole time and I didn't see him because of the way it looked. Ha! That's funny. Guardhouse communications. Oh yeah, that's outside.
Looks like I'm not the only
Tucker?
new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Captain TatteredThought, as I would prefer.
Welcome
offer
to
my
Amber
hand.
Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Tucker. You're Agnes's little boy?
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
Nah, she made it seem like you were in danger and asked me to rescue you. Also didn't exactly mention you were a grown-ass man.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Learn ways for cowards you to face her and show her you've grown up. I'll head to persuade. I don't know if that's the right course of action.
She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time?
You survived outside of Stellar Bay for weeks. Show her the skills you've learned.
You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Oh, well then. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Hurt that. Yes. I hit the wrong thing, didn't I? I hit X instead of revert. Damn. Oh well. Get him next time, I guess. Reset companions that I say. Here. Speed. TTD stuff. Per kill. Movement speed during TTD. That's if I have no companion in the party. Slow the world. Guardhouse comms is out there. The grim tomorrow. Search the house. There. That's the house. Able to return to work. Agnes and Stellar Bay. The outpost that is also outside. So I should go talk to Graham. Make sure I have everything dealt with in here beforehand. But first, Zora. Huh. Mind if I do? If I do it all. Oh, I thought you were getting up. Current patients. Ezekiel, manta infested. Tried antibiotics, no effect. Alcohol poisoning, no effect. Acid drip, no effect. Current status, no longer with us. Ronnie, fractured left ankle, splinted, reset, recovered. Ivers, multiple bullet wounds, chest, right arm, and right leg. Longer bleeding out, but a couple shells still remain. Recovery unlikely. Milson, acid burns on the face and left-handed arm. Current status, ointments, gauze, and a lot of booze. Huh. Well, booze might not be a great idea either.
Huh?
Booze might not be the best idea. Unless you're pouring it on the wound directly. I could just take these right out in front of you and you wouldn't care. Y'all selves in here. Barbary. I'm gonna buy my boy that grenade launcher. Iconoclast agitator. Yep, of course.
As you were.
Okay. I'm gonna pull my gun out then.
Manta Queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never show.
I'm sure they're... Let's talk later. It seems we have company.
Do indeed. I want to talk to her first.
Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this. Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway.
Well, I guess it means I'm talking to you, sir.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
Why do you sound like a Bethesda voice actor? So, what do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke. Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
Well, so far I'm just looking for ways to help folks around here. Anything you need doing?
A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
There's a printing press here. On Monarch.
Oh, yes. Many facilities lie abandoned in the wilderness. I believe the press could be operational again with a little elbow grease and luck.
Sounds to me like a nifty little challenge.
Such enthusiasm, yes. I agree wholeheartedly. Our own little fixer-upper. Will you aid us in our cause? Wonderful.
Sure.
I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Yeah, well, that happens. So, where's the supplier
She meets
at?
us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
I think I already went through there.
Wonderful.
Cool. I'll be back.
While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Graham Bryant's personal conglomeration of notes, theories, and findings regarding philosophism and how it informs our lives. Oh no. Colony of the Boars alive. I don't feel like reading all that right now. I feel like stealing a few things from in here and telling them I'm just leaving.
Hey.
Or might I have an actual conversation
What?
with you?
Sorry. Long
Alright. Not yet. Okay, so that will take me back. That will take me back to... I can't see that
So here's
section
the thing
of the
about
screen,
tossball.
so...
Tossball is played from the heart.
Okay, I'm with you so far. Play from the heart. Easy.
There are other schools of thought. Some say you gotta use your head to play tossball. Those people have concussions.
Oh, gosh. That sounds, really dangerous.
Tossball's a celebration of danger. Take the hacker. The hacker's job is to trample right through the enemy's defense. Best hacker in the league's a fella by the name of Take It Easy Tatum. 59 injuries to his name in 3 non-consecutive seasons.
Why do they call him Take It Easy Tatum?
Oh, that's what the mediators used to shout out every time he'd go into a bloodthirsty frenzy.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, that's quite fair. Good for all that ails you. Anthracillin purifies poisons, toxins, and venoms. Fight what nature inflicts. Disclaimer. Do not intake the recommended dosage and expect compensation for injury. Many ingredients that have been found to be harmful. Well, I can't exactly say I could read all that. Alright, now that I actually have access to the map, Stellar Bay. That away. Wait, what? When you go to the poster, you find a jerseys? Jerseys is this way. Why not? Ain't hard and all that. Any more routers in here, ain't there? Yep. There are indeed. Why don't the two of y'all post up?
I'm going.
Over there. Be in line with Harvey. I'm not looking purpose.
You're the best there ever was.
Nice one!
That's
Yep,
the last of
right
them.
over.
That is why I enjoy having at least one backup character with an indirect fire weapon. That's a lot of bit carts laying on the floor. It was that brand of standard troop helmet that Bull used to wear. Alright. That's over with. Yep, that's what Bull would use. Laboratory outfit? Really? Well, I think the boots don't change much. Huh. I don't remember finding that at any point. Alright then. Well, journal-wise. Meet with Catherine. Get high capacity cartridges from this. Or extra supplies from Carlotta. Get the printing press rollers from Carlotta. Where's the arms building? That's right across there. Well, That's just north. I remember correctly, there's no way across. Well, there is. There is, but I think that's how it's got a barrier on it. Alright. Oh. Where's the outpost? Is that down here? That's down there. Going that away. We're going that away. Fallbrook's around here somewhere. And by somewhere, I mean... Mantisaur's up there. Left.
Have a good brawl! What him, boss? Everyone all right?
That was a little bit harrowing, but Mantisaurs are nothing to sneeze at. Mantisaurs are nothing to sneeze at. Was... Yep, this is the busted bridge. Arrow ray. Weston Sloan.
As your engineer, I advise you not to set foot on that, especially with bendy parts.
Especially the bendy parts. Oh. Oh, you're cute, Parvati. Well, I know what to tell you otherwise. The bendy parts. Alright, next line. Probably wrapped.
Miss McDevitt used to say that plants need sulfur to grow, and here there's just tubs of it lying about.
Watch your step around those pools, boss.
Thanks, Felix. Damn. Best. Crippled and blinded.
Don't mess with us.
Probably not a good idea to mess with us as a general rule. No, you are correct, Parvati. Now that I have that slight bit of a TTD. Shots downrange before I lose the... Yoink their tails off. Pick their meat. Wings and grab the beaks. There's a quest involved around here. I remember that much. Fallbrook.
all together.
Who's next? Nobody? Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's just fun to watch. That was just fun to watch. Oh, I didn't even see that lookout. Arrow rays. Do. How is my gear looking? Yeah, I see you. 89. R2 spacer saber. Worried about that. But there's Fallbrook. There's Fallbrook indeed. He just
Here's the other thing about tossball. Tossball is all about scoring goals.
Scoring goals, got it. And you can score a goal by kicking the ball, throwing the ball, or
running it into the Saturday goal if you're a visitor. Or the Sunday goal if you're on the home team.
Okay, so if you're on the home team, you want to run the ball into the Sunday goal? Makes perfect sense. Yeah.
You can also kick it. That's called a foot goal. Or throw it. That's called a hand goal. Running's worth more points, but it's got some risks. You could get cleaved, hacked, winged, bronzed. You could tumble the ball in the Wednesday zone, also known as getting humped.
Felix, are we still talking about tossball, or...?
Well, yeah. What'd you think we were talking about?
I don't think she knows anymore, sir. Oh, fast travel. Good. All I cared about. I ain't going in there yet. Also, C and P outpost around here. Damn. Too high. No way there's just two of them out here. That sounds like a psycho from Borderlands.
We're doing this!
We're pretty good at this!
Yeah, we are pretty good at this. You're spending so much friggin' money upgrading your stuff.
Alright, here we go!
I don't think that was very smart of you at all, friend. Right idea, at least they walked off. A model spaceship. Cute. Whoop. Didn't think I could hop that Jersey wall, but I figured I'd try. It's over here. Well, compound. Mantis.
Sure thing. We're waiting for this!
That's a queen.
best there ever was.
Well,
Coming back.
that is definitely not what I expected to find there. Yeah, no need to give him any reasoning behind that. That was a friggin' bot. That was a bot. I wonder why they tend to target me. Who knows? Probably just running through lists of people who have minimal viewership. I'll back it up. That's an AoE.
Go up, Felix!
I didn't want to do it to that one, but sure.
I'm going.
Back it up, back it up.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Sure. Heading back.
No, we backed that up. Oh, that was a Mega Mantisaur. That explains a bit. Killer. Soldier. Mega Mantisaur. That was in there. I might not have so eager. Poke my head in here. Head. Go. There we go, indeed. Seems to be evicted. In here. Maybe. Relay station. Access codes. Alright, well, I don't have those. It's probably a quest from Fallbrook. But I took a little bit of swift action.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
A good line of sight here. Oh, hi there. Sublight boys. Lorne and Crossroads. I hear you. I don't like the fact there's nothing here that I can see. Manatees, no wraps, no nothing. Alright. Investigate the outpost, aka loot it. There's some nanner spank. Huh. Someone loves a ledger with a list of names, likely members of the unit that used this outpost. Some names like Lamont and Delilah are at the top of the list. Crossed off, only to be added later as if that person left and rejoined. Particular note is that the name Ash is nowhere to be found. Curiouser and curiouser. Alright then. Your primary drive has been corrupted. Access is limited to the most recent 2 messages. Hey, PJ says you bought tickets for all of us. You didn't have to do that. I owe you. You don't know. I don't know that I'll ever be able to repay you, but thank you, D. Mont, D. Don't mention it. I'm attaching coords for the waterfall camp. Grab your gear and meet us there by sunup. We're finally getting off this hellhole. Wait a minute. Yeah. A. Tells me Mont and Ash are probably the same person. I thought. Here's something.
Right. Dance.
Okay, moving out.
Back it up. Hi there.
That's the last of him.
On my way.
Oh. Boy bit my leg. Now I don't walk so good. I'm better now. I gotta go all the way back across the... Gotta be a way to get up there. That's serious, I had to go all the way back around. Huh. Start around. Don't look like I gotta go back around, but... Let's see. I'll post you two right there. Y'all get in position. Hop in the center. Where is that lookout?
Let's take him down. Let him have it.
I am actually.
Last of 'em. Be right there.
Yup. There's that. Now you'd expect it to go. Relatively well laid out strategy. I know that the AI is just gonna rush. They tend to do that. Pick up durable guards? Durable guards. Oh. They're light armor. $150. Alright. $50. Lockpick. Well. X mace. Armor. Remnants of these bones show the telltale signs of a mantisaur attack. Powerful jaws have crushed the skulls while weathering on some of the fragments suggest passage through some beast's digestive tract. Amidst the dirt, you find a small lockbox that matches the description given by Ash. Fortunate. Well, that's back inside Monarch. Sorry, Stellar Bay. Stellar Bay. Stellar Bay. The house is that away. Hospital poster back in Stellar Bay. That's outside Stellar Bay. That is on the other side, I believe. No, that's up there. So, what was that? Who's that? No. I think you linked him, but no. Arms building is over there. Funny enough, that looks like the one there as we meet with Catherine. Did not search that place as thoroughly as I would have hoped. Hello there. But I look down. Yeah. Rifle Ultra. Good fast travel, but I get the feeling that doing so would be a,
Alright, here we go! That's one down! Yeah! Who's next? Nobody? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Be right there.
Prone. Mega Mantiquine. You know, I'm a little interested. Before I do, I'm gonna just, do a manuals. JIC.
Hey, here we go!
Really? Too far away.
Sure thing.
Noted. Duly noted. How good or bad off is my gun? 71. It's yeah. That.
Everyone all right? I'm on my way.
Y'all are lit. Y'all are quite on fire. don't expect to get a whole lot out of that, but one of those things, you see the challenge and you kind of gotta do it if you can. Bit surprised that's not a sulfur river. I heard a raptidon and saw one over here too.
Right, let's dance.
One spitter. Find another spitter.
Wow, not even a scratch.
Well, I mean, blinding the one and Felix having the stunning capacity from his grenade launcher, it's kind of difficult to really just run up on us, and I kind of wonder making the grenade launchers a different damage.
You really lived your whole life in Edgewater?
Yeah, until the captain picked me up. I was the town mechanic. Had my own little garage and everything.
Don't know how you did it. If I had to spend every day working on the board's machinery, I would have gone spare.
I don't think I belonged, really. Folks tried to treat me nice, but we didn't understand each other.
I'm glad the boss picked you up. Crew wouldn't be the same without you.
That's real sweet, Felix. Right back at ya.
That's pretty true. You, might be the most moral character out of the entire crew. Oh, let's see. What was that? There are many ingredients that have been found to be harmful to the human body. Regular use will decrease general lifespan. Montecleo is not responsible for financial damage to users' physical or mental well-being. Completely free of legal liability thanks to the fine print. I want to open my package right now, but thing is to do. Yoink. What up?
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Lee sent me. Where's Kathy?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
Breathe. It's alright, man. Just point me towards Miss Malin.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise. Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Nice job. Alright, what about the amenities,
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight.
I remember there's a landing pad here I can jump to. Where am I? What is this place?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Yeah, I get it. Yep, I get it.
We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let
Actually,
you
quite
one
a
if you're
steal.
interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
All right, sir. I'll
Looks like
return
my kind of
eventually.
town.
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. Like I'm a sandwich. Maybe I could stand a little closer to you.
That can actually be arranged pretty easily. Things with ranged weapons. I didn't realize I had both of y'all set to it. He's mixed. The assault rifle ultra. That thing do more damage than her. Almost. And I do mean it does the same damage. Huh. Kinda funny. Two of those. Barrel and a magazine. Especially pristine. No, that bread stays. But everything else. Oop. The new ones. Exacto, a super. So the magnifying optical scope length precision has a greater range. Power, baton kit, stealth kit, ouch, gyro sight. What do we got here? What's that? That's the Stellar Bay nav key, weathered lockbox, tossball jerseys, bloody note. Ah, yep, passcode antediluvian. Alright, well. Oh, you guys are called sublight thugs. Oh no. Mason. I like the sublight logo though. Well done.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, mister.
Adept looking, huh? This guy taking a snipe at your looks?
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Those things are still around. The bots, yeah, Wardy. That I'm gonna guess that's a fake account. It popped in. It's like, you want to be famous on Twitch? Here's a link to buy followers, and it's like, oh, bye. Did you just say wink at me instead of actually winking?
Don't believe I did. No. Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
That's a stroke of sheer brilliance.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
You get 35 plus a couple of goods, you got a deal. Wink.
35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Morgellons, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My Sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
You say wink again to me. What in the world is my persuade at? My persuade's at 148? Okay. Alright. I did not realize I had that many points in it. I'm not changing these two out, so... I like having my Silver Tongue kit. This is actually... the armor gives me 10. Yeah, the armor gives me 10, plus my bonus support persuade from either Parvati or Felix. Yeesh, I am a persuasive son of a gun, ain't I? I could indeed talk my way out of a paper bag. What we got here? Sure grip. Sure. Gotta find me a workbench. Huh. I know it's the light coming off of the railroad, the rail track there, but that's pretty nice looking. In there in front of me.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? Boss lady told me to take the night off.
No, I'm beat. Just got back from delivering to that house with the strange family.
The ones that always smell like raw meat and got splotches of blood on them?
Yep. Oddest thing. They started ordering cans of Borstwurst, but only if they come from the C&P factory.
Makes you wonder what the secret ingredient is.
Oh, well, that's going to have bearing later, because that tells me exactly what the secret ingredient is. Howdy, boys. Do not mind me. You bet.
Hey, you! What do you think
What
you're
up?
doing?
I'm
I
leaving.
don't want any trouble out of
What I'm
you.
doing.
What do you think you're...
Leaving.
Don't try nothing funny.
I don't care what y'all think of me, so. I really do not. Sublight dry goods in sundry. There's two vendors in here. Gun vendor and a mid vendor. Bring it.
I test
Sir?
every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
I think I will rubberneck a bit, so to speak. See what in the world you've got. Huh. Choice standard eye covering. One. Safety harness platinum. Safety harness gold. That's level 20. I've been tinkering with that one. I've probably got the stuff to remake my armor and make it better. There we go. That's better. Oh dear God, you can have all of that. It's platinum. This. If a contractor dies on the job, they're aggressively non-sentimental teammates sell all their possessions to maximize profits. Sublet contractors tend to work alone. It's hard to partner with someone who often weighs how valuable your course might be. These are just data pads. Screen is cracked and most of the keys are non-functional, fused together from plasma damage. All but a few entries are unreadable. Of those remaining, only snippets can be viewed. Entry 1. Corporal Sauber, you are reassigned effective immediately. Must report to Site Safety Commander Saunders by 1600 HST. Transport provided by non-corporate contractor. Reliable. Proceed overland to Research Facility East. Town designation Fallbrook. Entry 2. Kind of a shithole facility is this. I'm never accepting a promotion again unless it comes from a gilded. Chastity. Keeps losing her damn key card. Expects me to find it for her fucking Swain. At least Powell is easy on the eyes. Fucking alarm went off again before I got a chance to try the weapons. Seen anything like it. Chastity used it for a damn prank. No, Sanders is gonna lock it up and I'll never. Perfect crowd control. Easy to maintain order in townships once they get their hands on glute. Interesting. This data pack contains a personal journal of Mercer Cole, a low-level sublet contractor. Most entries pertain to slagging his teammates or complaining about shit-for-pay contracts. The last entry reads, I believe we found fucking Alta Vitae gas in a hibernated Rizzo lab out in the dust vac. Olivite, whatever it's spelled. Worth a shit ton. Who the fuck used that to make candy? Alta Vitae gas. Looks like old Gertie's hunch is gonna prove out. Not that I'll ever tell her so. The way she goes primal at the slightest hint of criticism. Too much product for us to transport. Gonna need a ship to smuggle this off-world. Probably need Hagen to send a team. No way Miss Malin can handle this job out of Fallbrook. Been working on Remy, plying him with the pale kale Ailey likes. Figure if I get him nice and sloshed, he'll tell me the password into the place. Did some exploring while he and Gertie were testing the Olawitty gas. Found an old elevator shaft, a lab coat modded into a hidey spot for some dandified weapon. Thing's probably worth enough to make me a right top runner if I go back for it. Old Mercer's getting himself to Byzantium, you can bet on it. Can't let Remy or Gertie find out about it. Gertie'd go all full burn and demand I split the profits. Remy, place him into the boneyard and keep it for herself. That has to do with the, I like that one. It's a nice one. Commensurate for the dirtiest medium grade 1 tasks from Spacer's Choice. So I like that, but it's the color. Alright then. Well, more
You shopping for pre-owned or new? If you bloody
depends. You got both?
Store policy.
That's fair. Now I'm building the side of a mountain. You don't see one of those every day.
And? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
Who? Monarch's a pretty lawless land.
Smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
That is fair enough, but why the
They're so
socialites?
self-important the way they strut around, preening and flashing their pricey gadgets. Makes for easy marks. Keeps our pockets lined with bits.
Yeah, that's fair. What we got on tap? Weaponry. Shot cannon ultra. Flamethrower. Does he already have one? Pardon me. I need to make sure my friend does or does not.
No refunds, no... If you...
Yeah, when you bloody it, you buy it. I just want to see if I even can. Cheaper than I thought. Felix. Say hi to your new baby. Parvati. We'll get you a better heavy machine gun.
I have.
Yeah. Yeah. Across the way is the CMP vendor. So what are these? Sure and straight. Oh wow. It'd be nice to have access to that restricted stock, but don't worry about it. We know our C's and
Welcome
P's.
to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Alrighty, duly noted.
What kind of insurance package?
I was on Monarch.
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Huh? Okay, why?
Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can, what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course.
So you're dodging the
We
authorities.
prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction.
Alrighty then, that's it for now. This has to do with other things. More ammunition. Purpleberry stuff. Hello there.
Can't keep us out.
Huh. Reprogrammed MSI. Cute.
Sure,
Disposable.
on my way.
Way out there. Ammunition in the bathroom. I could. That's right, I was waiting till you turn around. I seem to think that's a MSI.
Heading back.
Paint scheme on him. Or Stellar Industries. Alright, view recent records. Let's see. Ahmed Burke. So, exposure with several chefs and billingsley's regarding the nature and composition of Spacer's Choice product tarmac and cheese. Quite certain the product did contain actual tarmac, and my companions wagered that it surely did not. Lo and behold, investigation into the matter revealed that I had been the victim of a gross misunderstanding. Yet how was I to know what manner of fare common factory workers eat? And how could Spacer's Choice be so irresponsible as to advertise that its product contains tarmac when it clearly does not? The damage to my reputation has been grievous. I find myself unable to return to my previous haunts for fear of the stares and chuckles that will follow. My honor as a gentleman has been called into question, as is the nature of my relationship with livestock. Resolution denied. Improper form work. Claimant forgot to say the magic word. Alright. Cartwright. Been an assistant saw operator with CMP for 5 years. Most of the blade guards broke last year and management never replaced them. I lost my left ring finger last week as a result. Resolution denied. Negligible damage. Claimant is right-handed, so the magnitude of this loss is minimal. Updated claim. Loss of 3 fingers. The saw I was working came loose yesterday on account of CMP skipping routine maintenance checks. The accident took 2 fingers from my right hand and another from my left. Resolution denied. Self-disqualification. Claimant was missing a finger from a previous incident and should not have been operating sharp machinery. Huh. So 4 fingers, so we went from 1 to 4 to 8. Last shift left several. Huh. It is relatively unintelligible, but I got the gist. Thought I may have a CMP. Assistant saw operator 16-J Cartwright F lost several days due to carelessness and negligence. She failed to heed prominently posted warnings about the state of our safety equipment, and her resultant injuries have decreased our factory's productivity and led to multiple stress headaches from management as we struggle to reshuffle worker schedules around 16-J. Resolution approved, because of course it would be. Of course it would be. Of course it would be.
Jackass is incoming!
Required for adjacent.
Did see me at the terminal? No?
I can deal with this one!
I am unaware of exactly why this is going on.
Processing.
I can tell you the irony of being able to just nuke everything. I'm just gonna hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna load this and see what happens. I'm not quite sure what the problem was there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this door and do what I did. Don't open the door. Get out there.
Yeah.
No, out there. Remove yourselves.
On the move.
I'm going.
I'll stand down there or something.
Sure.
Right, down there. There's a ladder right there. There we go. You ain't gonna stick to it. I ain't gonna touch it.
Be right there.
None of that. There we go.
You seen Arthur today?
Last time I saw him was Stars, I can't remember. Daze.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
It was his team running that drop? Sure puts things into perspective.
I headed towards the front again. Place will do that to you sometimes. Addicted. Okay, that's right there. Another vending machine. This is locked. Straight up locked.
Always
I think there's a...
Cleaner? Fancier?
Cheaper. I've emptied 14-bit cards.
You have a name.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no.
Well, we've spoken
Most
before.
of the freshies spend their first night in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet.
Seems it's your lucky
Every
day.
day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew.
Which crew?
You wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all. Look for the horns and you can't miss it. Even I saw them when we flew overhead. Massive curved stone peaks if you want to get technical. They're part of the mountain terrain.
And you went up in Fallbrook? Okay, no.
Right
that's all
Very
for now.
well.
Well, I don't know what she's important for, but a workbench nearby. I really could use one. Out of sublight. There's a workbench. I seen it. For vendors. And a bench. $98, you don't say. Modified. You. Sometimes barrel. Required. You can actually silence that sucker. Mag to power, magnum, or mag to zap. Really? A magnum. He's already got an extendo. Actually would lower the effective range. Extendo, exacto, gyro. Effective range would decrease quite a bit. Alright. Come here, girl. Whoops. Mistake. Now, I know what I'm trying to do. Getting to that point that's becoming difficult. I don't even have that gun in my hands anymore, game. You. Alright. Modify. Granada Mark II. Critical damage. Active power. Plasma launcher? Plasma launcher. No, I think I'll stick with the straight up concussive force. Ouch. Power attack damage. Eh.
I saw this one episode of Terror on Monarch. Halcyon Helen went down that waterfall in a barrel.
Huh. Getting a little bit on the frame droppy side here. If I'm not mistaken, the empty man not that far away. Love how that works. Well, I don't think that's outside of this area, is it? Oh, there he is. So I'm gonna go get Max. I'm gonna go grab Max and bring him out here. Tell you what, I need to go to the bathroom and get myself some more liquid refreshment, so I will return very shortly. That was weird. Sound me out. I have returned. Let me find Max. I'll leave Parvati on here. And the vicar.
I could spend hours So, Bocconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
That makes sense. Alright. Vicar, you're out of my crew. Get off my ship. No, never happened. Like him too much. Come on now. Ah, my leg. My leg. Alright, so I need. You know what? I'll take both. Nah. We're taking Parvati's gonna stay. Always. Parvati is going to stay always. I got a soft spot for Parvati. Notice a lot of things in this colony have not necessarily horns, but some kind of horn-like or frond-like head growths on the crown or forehead. We have a larval stage. I remember the first time I did this, I thought, wait a minute, things glow. Do they? Okay, yeah, you're keeping those, Max. That's good, man. That's real good. It gives you a very nice intimidating quality. Find this man's.
Pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stings.
Hey, kid. Knock, knock. This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone.
Knock, knock. Like I'm on the end.
Well, that's over there. Catch up. Haha. Day 152. Location. Fair report. I can't believe I'm still stuck in this law-forsaken town. But at least I think I may have finally found a spot with promise. Down the tunnel on the riverbank outside of town. Produced 1 nugget and 2 teeth. Wonder if I can find that dentist who pays something for the teeth.
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
I know.
Well, he went this way. Probably down this way. Nice place for an autosave, really. Mr. Cheney, I presume.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Okay, Max? What's going on here?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Maybe you didn't know the book was in French.
Oh, he knew. Didn't you? Didn't you?
Okay, I admit it. I was tired of your high and mighty speechifying all the time. It was just a joke, I swear. I didn't mean nothing by it.
See, Captain? I've dealt with this swine before. I know how he thinks. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Not the words I would use, but, you know, that is the general sentiment.
Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
Weird hermit. Sounds kind of flimsy.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
What do you say, Max?
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
You're welcome. Come on, Max, let's go. Let me get you
Could I
back
have
on
a
the
word
boat.
with you, Captain?
Sure. Let's do it out of earshot of Reggie. What do you need, man? What do you need, Max?
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
Never mind that. Why did you feel the need to lie about Cheney?
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. No, it's alright, Max. I know what it's like to be in that mindset myself. But you watch yourself, okay? I don't want to hear any of this lying again, especially to me.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
I'll hold you to that. Shake on it. Let's go then. Alright, time to put you back aboard ship. Oh, there's Parvati. Where's she went for a sec? Funny enough, a pretty decent idea. Stuff like that there. No, we'll take. It's a shame I can't call people from the ship come out here, because I can dismiss people as I would like. I can tell them both these to go back to the ship, but I can't call somebody out of the ship without having to go through the loading screens. Which, at least, these are thankfully small. Oh, what do you want, Richard? Right then. I'm gonna blame speech to text on a few of those spellings. I imagine a stealth character with a I don't say a beautiful weapon. Nine hells? Is that noise? Alright. Still haven't seen Catherine. So that's that one. Before I do that, I'll do that. Alright, so spread game. Alright. Max, you're out for now. Better than nature. Ultra kale bread. Superior anthracillin. Energizing ointment. Facial mask skin cream. Wonder for the fact there's a little more teal in there. A lot of their that color scheme, just in general, kind of reminds me of guacamole. Specifically, the lighter green mixed with the reds and the parchment. There, I don't know. I'm on a bowl of guac right now. Where's their shipping tunnel? Are there shipping tunnels? Asks ya. Are these them thar shipping tunnels? Raptidons.
I love a good brawl. That's one down.
We're pretty good at this.
Raptidons. Sounds. Things. Got it. Hey, they got 8. They got 8. Perhaps took down the sublighters too. What do these drugs say on them? I'll check with the next sprat and actually read what we got here. Warm to the touch. Rafty's burrowed in. What happened? Nice. Well, that's right, I don't have my boost anymore. There we are. 80% damage bonus. Nice. Fly. That's right, I need to get to that workbench so I can also apply the armor modifications. Put some armor mods on my armor. Put it back to what it's supposed to be. Modify armor I am currently wearing. Toughened. Surface charge. I'm interested in my Silver Tongue kit, but technically don't need one. I want to have it. Pulling extra sprint speed, extra carrying capacity. Nightingale. Souls. Nightingale, please. So charge the armor's exterior, occasionally shocking an attacker who comes in contact with it. I mean, that's probably one of the few basic. That's probably a basic. Toughened. Yeah, sure. Just put those on. There you go. Can I tinker with it? Can I? Yeah. Cool, 24. Okay, I had a visual glitch going on there. Uh-oh. Well, I thought you were T-posing. Well, let's report back to the guy at the front. I have a...
Said you docked 3 days ago?
Huh. A lot of side conversations going on.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? Boss.
Yeah. I thought there's just a lot of convo going on down here. Alright, wink wink.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
You want the good news or the bad news?
Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it.
Think you can. Perhaps killed your carriers. I've got the drugs.
Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is only half! You think you can steal from me?
I searched the cave top to bottom. Actually, no, here.
Ow!
Get a hold of
Damn
yourself.
It, that hurt like the blazes. Okay. All right. You didn't take it. But someone did. Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead
He
snake
just has a face
who
that
filched my
feels like
carriers.
it needs a fist, you know.
You want your
Buck
cut?
Gesicht.
You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
Alrighty. Well. Look at that, I guess. Oh, yeah. The, quote-unquote crazy sprat lady. Aye.
Miss Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside! Close the damn door. You'll let my sprats out. Damn it all. Now look what you done. It'll take me ages to round him up again.
What I did,
State
I
your
didn't even
purpose,
open the
or
door.
get out of my face, domicile intruder.
Looking for some missing sprats. You wouldn't happen to have seen any around?
Missing? Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for. Thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed.
Sprats you stole. Rescue sprats. Is it rescued from sublet shipping tunnels?
Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nelson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
No need for vivisections. Sprats possess rapid digestive systems.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
I've done similar before. I worked for, really, he used a mega sprat. What fin you got on your back? You're rather disturbing looking, though. By comparison. I was working for a grocery chain. Local. I used to walk back and forth to work. And one of the bathrooms had a massive overflow, and let's just say there was shit everywhere. I was the one in charge of cleaning it up, so ain't nothing but a thing.
Got the goods?
Hey.
Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
I swear I'm gonna punch you. You say wink one more time.
Ow! What was that for?
Stop saying wink. Wink at me one more time.
No, I wouldn't dream of it, really. Wink. Ow! Oh, for the love of...
I warned
I thought we
you.
were joking. If this swell's shut, I swear I'll... Nothing. I am not gonna do nothing. Don't punch me again. Please and thank you. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy.
Matter of fact, I do have your drugs.
You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time.
Almost. That's great. Now pay me.
Right. In my excitement, I very nearly forgot. Ha ha. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
Got some questions before I go, if you don't mind.
Hit me. I won't even hit back.
What is it you do around here exactly?
Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin, provide loans to the Byzantium Goldbloods for gaming, and oversee our drug-running operations. Speaking of, might I interest you in a purchase? I'll give you a first-time discount. That's 5% off and a free drink at the ante-up. You're welcome.
The free drink sounds more interesting than anything else. I'll pass.
Suit yourself.
That's not my deal. Well, they sent me to meet Catherine Mallon. I ain't done it yet, but I think I know where she is.
You're either an extremely important person or slated for a slow and torturous death. I do hope it's the former. Either way, you'll find Miss Catherine Malin straight back in Malin's House of Hospitality.
Ah, okay. I probably walked past it a few times. Thanks, Nelson.
Sure it is. Wink.
Oh, good. You are saving.
Take him down!
Cool. Done.
Gotta do more.
I felt the need. If I could, I'd just beat him. But can't do that. I didn't have the ability to punch him again. You know, I don't think I've ever gotten through any dialogue with Nelson without reverting to socking him in the face. He just has that kind of personality. It's a shame, really, but, you know, it's what happens sometimes. Backpfeifengesicht. At least I think I'm saying that phrase right.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him.
Leland's House of Hospitality. Like a nice place. Hey there.
Keep walking, Rung Leech.
Huh. Not very kindly at all.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sends you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
You got any glacial age?
No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This
Oh.
here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
Huh. No thanks, no.
If you ain't here to bet, I'll kindly ask you to vacate my, bar. Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
No thanks. I'll get out of your hair then. Hey, look, a vendor. Do. Ah, the real place.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind.
Ma'am.
So, what's your story?
Well, that's the strangest thing, really, but I was frozen in space for 70 years, and then one day...
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to.
Then don't ask it.
Unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
How many bits we talking?
More than you can afford at this time.
Probably. You do serve drinks
Your
here,
eyes
right?
do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer, too, from time to time.
That include you? The Sublight bar?
If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
Alright. Check the menu. You aren't lying, that is all you got, isn't it? That's some bullets. Unlike in Skyrim. Sell anything to anyone at any time. Good, 254 should be fine. I don't have any junk right now. Surprise.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
I could listen to her talk for hours.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Nice to meet you. If by nugget of paradise you mean piece of manta dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Took care of your little drug runner problem.
Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
You tried to cut costs by using sprats instead of auto loaders for transport.
That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
I'm the fixer for your sublight problem, as a matter of fact.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
How special and what sort of something? How special and what sort of something?
Special as in unlawful, delicate, and deadly. As to the something, no, it ain't a person. Not this time. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
What the heck is Alta Vitae?
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
The dark market? Safe, you just told me it was delicate and deadly.
Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
That's a fair joke. I can get it done.
I do like your gumption. But let's not be hasty.
Why not?
To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders.
What do you think I got here?
The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with manties. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Our Sawbones could probably cook something up.
I shall leave the details to you. Now, after you clear the manty nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills, or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we've got an engineer. Barvity will get it.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care.
You might have.
Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
What is it?
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
This is going to involve a lot of murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Like the sound of that. What specifically do you want me to do?
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do.
Say I wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Huh. I like that one. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
I don't think
5.
I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
She does.
She's about as welcoming as a wrench to the face. And half as tender.
Only half? Clive. Hey, Clive. Ah. That name looks a bit familiar. Clive. You ain't Clive, are you? No. Clive? No. You ain't Clive. Not sure who Clive is, but
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Oh no.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you say...
I swear to the architect, I will punch your lamps out.
Oh,
Do it.
Having a rough day?
Do it. No balls.
I lost a shipment out for delivery. Barely made it out. Marauders got Keeley.
Ooh, Catherine is gonna flay the skin from your fingers.
I know.
Punch him anyway. I forgot you could do that. It was a whim. Hey, Morty.
Remember, Sublight is not responsible for any loss of property incurred while patrons are on Fallbrook property.
That's fair.
I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Ah, we're good. Just good to see you, Morty. Hope to be back sooner rather than later. Look at that in a bit. Funny enough, we are getting close to the close of this evening's proceedings. It's about 9 o'clock on my end. Oh. A lot faster than I expected. Well, odd jobs would be... I think odd jobs is the closest thing I've got to doing. You know what? Let's do that. That work? How do? I can't read that. There you go. Can't rightly see that. Harrison. No real good place to put the stinking overlay bar that I see for Twitch. Not a very good spot for it. This game's UI. Nah, would have been slower to walk. That I may as well just fast travel. No. Let me just fast travel into Amber Heights. And I'll fast travel over there, and then I'll do some other. Then I'll walk across the bridge. I think I can do that without going back into Stellar Bay. The Manta Queen. Indigenous fauna chart. That's number 2. Plate 4. Alright. Monarch. I always did find these dissection drawings interesting to look at. Oh, the pop-in is not as bad as it could be. Hey, Bronson.
What are you buying?
I ain't buying nothing, friend. As a matter of fact, I fixed all your stuff.
I'll be damned. Thanks for doing that. Here. Zora sets aside a bit or two for people who help out. Before you ask, no, it ain't pay. Just being generous to folks who do a good turn.
That's fair. Well, then it's probably gonna be side. That's on Scylla. I think that's actually the next one up as far as destinations go. Makes me wonder when the world Raptidons eat. To see their dentition. Seemed to me they probably swallow their food whole. At least that'd be the assumption. Oh, glad I decided to come this way. In this fashion. Is the question. It doesn't seem like it would be much of a difference, does it? Yeah, I think this thing actually qualifies as being a quiet weapon at this point. But that's far from the falls. That's a big boy. Let's see, can I get a shot on his head?
I've been waiting for this!
Got him!
Can we do that again?
I don't think Parvati would like to.
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
Exploring some ruins, killing some monsters. All we're missing is theme music.
You wanna make us up some theme music there? Felix, I don't think I'd be too remiss if you did. But before I walk in here, I am going to do a manual real quick. And I think that will do that. Oh, let's see something. Who am I? Anybody I'm on? Matter of fact, let me. How do you spell that boy's name again? Oh, in there. Gotcha. I am going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna go and raid a buddy of mine. Well, he shouldn't be on, but he is. So we're gonna go bounce over to Body Bag real quick. Thank y'all for showing up. I hope to see y'all Sunday, and as always, be good to each other.